So after the 6-yard carry by Harris, they'll give him another toe. Breaks one tackle and able to slip through. And it brings up a 3rd and short after a 3-yard gain. Had some injuries to deal with. 3rd and 1 here, and Ben in the gun. Time in the pocket, and able to complete it. There's Chase Claypool tight roping, but he cannot stay in bounds. As the 6'4" receiver out of Notre Dame.
Go watch him up top here, because he's going to use a little push off right here at the top of the route. Gain separation, the undercut by Fuller, but Chase Claypool putting a big first down on the board and a possession down at 3rd down and 1.
23-yard gain. Chase Claypool missed last week after a hamstring injury that he had in practice. Big Ben very happy to have number 11 back. Points a game given up for the 3-1 Broncos. They got off to the 3-0 start. The loss last week at home to Baltimore, 23-7. 2nd and 8, Roethlisberger right through the hands of Benny Snell. And he is the change of pace guy for Najee Harris. Obviously one that he should have caught. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, and this is what derails you as an offense. When you're struggling and you have a perfect throw, a perfect opportunity to at least get yourself in a 3rd manageable, right? And now you're in a 3rd and 7+. And in this league, 3rd and 7+ derail bad football teams or teams that are struggling on the offensive side.
And Snell hasn't seen a ton of time. That was just his 16th offensive snap this year. Now Roethlisberger's going to air it out, and it's caught in stride. Deontay Johnson, a 50-yard touchdown.
Well, you get the coverage you want. You get quarters coverage, and what that means is that safety right there is going to play that inside seam route. That's Chase Claypool, number 11, puts you one-on-one on the outside with Deontay Johnson, and Deontay Johnson can flat fly. You see it there, running right by the cornerback Fuller, and oh, there it is, Ben Roethlisberger. I guess obituaries that have been written, maybe they're a little premature.
Touchdown pass number 4. 7 games before last week. They got an opening drive touchdown in Green Bay, and now again here, both of them by Deontay Johnson. So a good start for Pittsburgh, and now how will Denver injured? So Jerry Jeudy out. Of course, KJ Hamler gone for the season with a torn ACL. And watch the play clock. The crowd, early disruption.
Delay a game. Offense, 5-yard penalty.
Tried to exploit, because Denver had a tough time picking it up last week against Baltimore.
Starting on the ground, not much there. Maybe a yard for Melvin Gordon, the 7th-year veteran. And this offense for Denver, 254 yards against the Baltimore Ravens. Another tote here for Gordon. Able to slip up inside and make it 3rd and manageable with a pickup of 5. And so we get a look at this Pittsburgh defense.
Yeah, and everybody will talk about T.
Denver 30th in the league in 3rd downs, and they go to Patrick, but he's going to be short. Look at that defense, gang tackling, led by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Up players, they bring in multiple pass rushers. How they feel about you as an offense. They feel like, hey man, we're going to make you get the ball out of your hand. You can't block us. We're going to be aggressive on the defensive side. That's the first indicator of what the Pittsburgh Steelers think about the.
And just 31% conversion rate so far for Denver. Fair catch at the 16 for Ray McLeod. Ben Roethlisberger media on Wednesday of this week. Now, they've been pass-heavy, as we talked about, but 4 runs so far. And you know what Ben Roethlisberger told us, too, with that hip stink, was he said a lot of people think.
So that he throws the ball with more velocity and more accuracy, and you saw the accurate throw down the sideline to Johnson.
Well, that 50-yard pass, by the way, longest play the Denver defense has given up this year. But sticking with the ground game here, and certainly a very talented young back that they have in Najee Harris.
Yeah, and it's number
24 pick in this last draft. And there's another 3rd down completion as he gets it to Freiermuth. They're not booing, they're saying Booth. Pat Freiermuth, the tight end, hauls it in. And Roethlisberger pumps. That pass deflected and almost intercepted. Mike Purcell.
Ball to himself, right? He's the blocker. Now go get the set. Go get the set. Oh, he doesn't quite get it, but what an effort to track that ball.
Roethlisberger hands it back off to Najee Harris. And another good gain for Harris. Mike Tomlin really praised this young back and saying,
banquet, sometimes it's just a snack. Understand that when you're running the football.
Yeah, he said a snack's okay sometimes.
Yeah.
And Najee Harris has proved that here early. 5 carries, 24 yards. Roethlisberger, good pass down where only Eric Ebron, his tight end, can get it. And another conversion.
You see him, watch the push off, create the space right there inside 5 yards. You are actually playing defense, right? You're the one using your hands. You're the one creating that separation on Patrick Surtain.
So Freiermuth.
Now we get into 2 tight end formations, right? Heavy west, right. We're going to run this ball.
And they do, right between the tackles, and there's some of those hard yards up the middle for Najee Harris. We got a game break. Let's go to Carissa Thompson.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Bucks trailing 3-0 against the
safeties are going to have to start committing to getting down in the box. Here you see Justin Simmons getting down there now.
High snap, but Ben does give it to Harris, and Harris, another good run. This time 5 yards, a first down. That was already the 8th play.